What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and that Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. You got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win, all right? In today's video, we're talking about scams, frauds, schemes, Ponzi schemes, hacking, all that different type of stuff, because there's a lot going on. And there's a lot of people out here that's trying to figure out what's going on. And there's a lot of people out here that want to know what's going on so they can stay safe. And the only way you can stay safe is if you know what's going on, if you know what I'm saying. You feel me? So today we're going to be talking about scams and all the different type of scams and fraud and schemes and methods and you name it, dark web. Because there's a lot going on. And a lot of people are seemingly making a lot of money in this world. So we're gonna talk about it, right? So with that being said, let's get into it. So scams and fraud has been going on for a very long time, right? Everybody everybody has known that there's scams and fraud going on, but not everybody has been so intrigued with it as they are with it now. Now, over the past 5, 6 years, people have gotten introduced, or more people have gotten introduced to the dark web. And the dark web is a place where you can go and find, let's say, the things you wouldn't be able to find on the regular net, illegal things that you can possibly buy. Now, the dark web sells a lot of different things or has a lot of different services, from financial services where people are selling fake IDs, fake documentations, debit cards, credit cards, CVVs, dumps, fools, pins. You got people on there doing methods, from crypto methods, rug pull methods for people. You got people on there doing cash app glitch methods. A lot of different things going on the dark web. And then you got the people who see all these things happening and they say, "Hey, I want to get some money too. I see that person flashing hundreds and thousands of dollars, and I want to make that much money too." Now, people feel as if scamming and fraud is like the easiest thing to do on this earth. Like everybody who scam and fraud or commit some type of schemes are, it's just the easiest thing to do. Now, people got to understand, when it comes to committing some type of fraud or scam, you have to be able to either manipulate or trick somebody or something in order for it to work. Meaning that you might have to manipulate this paycheck or this check that somebody's getting. That's why people steal checks. You might got to manipulate this card with a fake card. You might got to manipulate this fake ID, this fake document, any documentation. You might got to manipulate and fake like you're this person, or you might got to defraud this bank acting with documentations and information. Like, there's different things that people do, and people gotta understand. You gotta act a certain way, talk a certain way, and know certain things to be able to be in that world. Because it's not 1, 2, 3 step. Here go $10,000. No, it's a whole different ball game. What's up?
Can you help me light this up? Light. Got light.
I heard doom, doom, doom. I'm like, what's that? What it doom, doom. So a lot of people say, man, I'm tired of working these 9 to 5 jobs. I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of doing that. How can I get some quick, fast money? So, like I tell y'all, wherever there's some type of money being made, there is some type of fraud or scam being committed. And that's just how the world works. So just think of it like this. wherever there's money being made, there's some type of scam being committed or fraud being committed. So banks, jobs, ATMs, you name it, right? So let's get to it. Different type of scams. So you got check fraud. A lot of people commit check fraud. People figure out different banks and different procedures and different requirements, and people know certain banks do certain things. So people commit check fraud. So there's different type of check frauds, right? You got people who go around robbing bank mailboxes, stealing checks, mail carriers. Even they didn't killed a couple mail carriers stealing the mail just to get checks and say, okay, we got these checks. Now we got to go figure out how we gonna cash them. Then you got people who go on the dark web and find people who make checks and people who make checks, and it's like you'll be surprised what's out there on the dark web, and you can literally go on places on the dark web and say, hey, I need a check from this company, that company, this company, and that person or whoever it is on the other end that's on the dark web, the vendor actually has the actual check from that company and the check numbers, sequences, and everything. So people on the dark web, um, you can find people on the dark web that have checks, and then people gotta understand the dark web is not no www dot such and such dot com site. Like these sites is encrypted, meaning like they look like long Bitcoin addresses. That's exactly what they look like. Bitcoin addresses with onion at the end. So there's no like name of a site. It's all encrypted. Like so, you gotta like know somebody who knows somebody or go finding something yourself. Like there's no sites for you. There's like you can't say go to this site right here. Or no, it's all encrypted. So that's another reason people are interested in the dark web because it's like a mystery. So like people finding these encrypted sites and they finally find one. It's like, oh, I'm on a dark website and they feel cool, like they doing something good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the dark web is not a legal place to be on, but it's a very dangerous place. Dangerous place to be on. And we'll get to that in a second. So check scams, people finding checks and they washing them, changing the amounts, changing the names, creating fake identities to match the names on the check so they can have it just leave the check the same and cash them. Like people got different techniques when it comes to check cashing. Now a new scam that's been going on is jackpotting, ATM jackpotting, and basically people are starting to figure out, like I've been talking about this for the past 6 years, like where any computer system can be hacked, and now people are starting to learn that ATMs are basically mini computers. They have ports on there where you can plug in USB drives, and people are now doing jackpotting, which is basically people are putting malware on ATMs and making taking control of the ATM and making it disperse all the money out of the ATM and using a black box, and it's called a Raspberry Pi. And like I said, you don't just buy the Raspberry Pi and be like, "Ooh, I'm finna start." No, is you had it. It has to be programmed in order to do that, and you gotta, know people or know what you're doing. So it ain't anybody can't just go buy the Raspberry Pi and just start. No, you can buy it on because the actual usage of it is not for illegal purposes, but people figure out things and start using it for illegal purposes. So anybody can buy the Raspberry Pi, the black box, but it's all about what you use it for and how you program it. So they use that black box to install malware on the ATMs, take control, and start dispersing money, all the money out the ATMs. And there's a lot of cases of that going on. You can search on eBay, Yahoo, YouTube, and watch some of those stories. Then you got credit card fraud. Now, credit card fraud is definitely on the rise because now people have taken it to where they are stealing people's digital wallet cards. People are now taking it to where they're getting this information and now using it. So as people are getting IBAN numbers, the IBAN number to somebody's digital card, putting it on a Samsung phone, and now they got your card linked to that phone, and you now know they're making it so you can now tap and pay. You can now tap and withdraw money out of your account. Like you can do different things with tap and pay now, and that's one of the benefits of that. And now people are getting IBAN. It's called reaping. You can Google it, look it up. There it's called reaping. They're getting digital cards, selling digital cards, the IBAN numbers, reaping, and then link them to Samsung Android phones and doing whatever. Then they got ACH transfers, aka internal transfer wire frauds, where people are now utilizing cookies and socks and proxies and account and route numbers to fraudulently get funds. Like people are now is able to take one bank account in another bank account and take money out of the account. So basically, if you got a bank account and they get somebody else's bank account, they can take out money out of that account by sending it to the next account. And people are starting to get a hold of that scheme. It's called attachments. Like people figure out ways how to do things like the Cash App glitch. There's something called bin numbers, and people have figured out how to take the bin numbers, the first six numbers on a card, take that bin number and basically change it and verify cards and link them to Cash Apps and make it glitch. And then you got people who are doing the crypto scams and crypto trading, making money. You got meme coins, you got rug pulling, you got crypto trading, you got a lot of different things that's going on out here. You got a lot of different quote unquote methods that's giving people the information and instructions to do a lot of different things. And people think it's fake. People be thinking things are fake. Well, nothing is fake. When you hear people talk about this method, that method, and this and that, they be real. It's just about people or followers. And once something gets popularized and they see everybody else doing it and how they want to do it, even if it is clear as day that it's stupid. So it's a lot of scamming and fraud going on. You got people in India, you got people all across the world committing some type of scam. We getting phone calls and text messages on a daily basis. People we getting random OTP calls on the phone bots. Like we getting all these type of things, and people are falling for it. So this world is a big scam, a big old scam. The government is scamming in some type of way. Like it's a big scam. So people just gotta be more smart, be more cautious, and be more aware of what's going on because nobody wants anything to get scammed or have any type of fraud committed on them. And to know what's going on, to be aware, to understand and see what's going on can keep you safe. If you see, if I'm giving you information on what people are doing and what to look out for, and then you go out and you see somebody doing it, that's gonna be a red flag because you remember what I said, and now you know how to keep yourself protected. So it's a lot of different ways to keep yourself protected out here because there's a lot going on. Norton LifeLock monitoring your accounts, freezing your credit profile so nobody can get anything in your name, changing out your debit and credit card numbers on cards after so often you using it. Every time you use your card at a POS machine, that card information is now stored in that database, and people hack databases all the time. So make sure you guys are changing out your cards every so often and just staying more safe, staying more cautious, and being more aware because a lot of people are starting to get a hold of these methods and these scams and make a lot of money, and it's starting to intrigue a lot of people, and a lot of people are starting to learn how to commit these type of methods. And you got to think about it, everybody in the world scamming. Then it's like it's really a big place, a bad place. So make sure y'all just stay more safe, stay more cautious, and stay more aware out there because it's really getting real. And next year, it's gonna be serious with this scams and the fraud. So it's time to really tighten up, see what's going on so you can protect yourself. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping this sauce and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars 250 Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 10 seats available. Make sure you book your seat. Times will be determined. Um, Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gems. 3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money be in person. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, 30 days, 2,500. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app, Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure you follow me on my new IG, King Hustle X10.2. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world and make sure y'all go follow me on my music channel, King Hustle X1M, my latest mixtape, Hustle and Flow, pure motivational music, and go check out my new music video. Can't fuck with me. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views and comments and them likes up, right? And with that being said, that's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how to get down in these videos. I will see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.